Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the 2023 GMC Canyon elevation trim. The elevation trim is the lowest trim, and there is 4 trims you could choose from. There is the elevation, 84, denali, and then 84X. Behind me is the elevation trim, so let me go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood there is a 2.7 turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 17 in the city, 21 highway, and 19 combined. If you guys are interested in the color is called Summit White. And again guys, this one is the elevation trim, and it is the base trim. As I said, there is 4 trims you could choose from, and honestly, for a base trim, this thing looks very good. I'm not sure if GMC will come out with a lower trim, more like a work truck trim on the Canyon. Coming to the front, I really love the way how this Canyon looks like. I think GMC did a great job with the design on this brand new Canyon. Everything right here in the front is LED. I love this LED daytime running light, and it does serve as the turn signal indicators. Here is the high and low beam sitting in a projector tube. I love the gloss black trim inside. A little bit hard to see probably over the camera. GMC is written right there, and paying attention to details is just beautiful on this truck. GMC badge is nice and big, finished in red. The grille is finished in gloss black, has a beautiful design to it. In the bottom there is some plastic, and for the fog lights, they do look very good. They're roundy, but I couldn't get to make the fog light turn on. To be able to turn on the headlights, you actually have to do that from the screen. There is no physical light button or switch, so that's something that I don't like about this GMC Canyon. But it is very easy to turn on the lights from the screen, but I just couldn't find the fog light switch. I thought they were just corner lights, so whenever you turn the steering wheel to the right or left, either one of them will turn on. In the bottom there is some tow hooks. They're actually not visible at all, but I do believe if you get the 84 trim, they're going to be finished in orangish or red. But yeah, seriously, this truck looks very, very good, and I really love this hood. Very aggressive, and I will show you how it looks like from the inside, because from the inside it does look very, very aggressive. Not as aggressive as the outside. Here is a side view of this GMC Canyon, and honestly the side view looks very good, and it kind of has a little bit of that Toyota Tacoma look on the cab, but it does look very similar to the Tacoma from the back, so I'll show you that when I move to the back. But right here on the side, I think it does look good. There's an elevation badge right there. The mirror is finished in gloss black. It does have a blind spot monitoring system. All the window trims are finished in black, and overall, seriously, this truck looks just perfect from the side. This thing has 9.6 inches of ground clearance. If you guys get the 84X, it's going to have 10.7 inches of ground clearance, which is a lot. The tire size is 265 65 18. The rims have a really nice look to them. They are finished in black, and you could actually get a good amount of packages on this Canyon. So GMC offers a lot of packages. And yeah, for now, let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this Canyon. Here is the back of this GMC Canyon, and honestly the back looks very good. As you guys see, it does kind of look like a Toyota Tacoma from the back, but not in a bad way. I think GMC did it a little bit better, especially with how wide the fender flares are. I think having wide fender flares definitely adds a sportier feel to this truck, and I personally think this Canyon is the best looking mid-size pickup now. For the tail lights, basic design. Not everything is LED back here, just only the running light. So the reverse and the brake lights and the signals, they are halogen. GMC is nice and big back here. Canyon is right underneath it. Elevation badge is all the way to the right. The lift gate has a really nice design to it, nice and bold. And I believe you could get the Canyon with hitch receiver, but this one doesn't have one. And yeah, overall I think the back looks good. There is parking sensors back here. and there is a bed step, and there is a traditional handle right here. It does have a soft release or soft opening. And for the bed size, it is 5 feet. The bed is nice and wide, and there is a ton of tie downs. There is 8 tie downs, so each corner has 2, and you could actually add additional tie downs right here. GMC logo is right there, and there's actually a storage place right here, so you have to unlock these to be able to open the storage for this door. And it is deep, and I'm not exactly sure what is this for. Probably you could attach some kind of thing here, but yeah, I'm glad that they took advantage of this. And by the way, the tailgate is very, very light. Here is a front door panel. The front door panel looks pretty good. Not cheap like the previous generation. So this Canyon is definitely better than the previous one. This is finished in plastic, but this armrest is padded. This is padded. Window switches, mirror controls, everything looks good. Nothing looks cheap and feels cheap. The door handle is finished in chrome, has a really nice weight to it. Door locks, and all windows are automatic down, except the driver. The driver is automatic up and down. Mirror controls, and there's a little bit of storage place right here. Barely any space in the bottom. This is finished in plastic. I really wish that they did a little bit better job with the storage on this door. Here is a speaker, and for the front seats, they're nice and comfortable. I'm going to be taking this Canyon on a drive, and I'll let you guys know what I think about the seats and how comfortable the seats are. Seat controls, lumbar support. But let's go ahead and move inside this Canyon, and I'll show you the interior of it. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2023 GMC Canyon. This thing seriously looks amazing. Beautiful, comfortable seats, and a very good looking interior. I think this is the best mid-size pickup now. Steering wheel has a nice design to it. The center is nice and small. Steering wheel is perfect size. It is nice and thick, wrapped in leather, and I really like the brushed aluminum touches. Right here on the left, there is the cruise controls, the gab, and then right here on the right, there is the voice command, music, phone controls. This button right here will toggle between the menus. And overall, I think GMC did a great job with the design. There's an 8-inch screen, I believe, and this one is 11.3 inches. Nice, responsive. Does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. They are wireless, by the way. Right here on the left, there is the wiper controls and the turn signal controls with the low and high beam. On the right, there is nothing. Here is the engine start stop. Behind the steering wheel, there's buttons for the radio controls, and here is the brightness control. There is no light controls right here or switches, so to be able to turn on the lights, you actually have to click on this button right here, and you could turn on the lights this way. Not my favorite, but I did get used to it because I do own a Tesla. I think the best thing to do here is to leave the lights on auto and forget about them. Gauges are very nice and clear, very easy to understand and read, and I really like the chrome with the gloss black. Vents look very good, and everything has a really nice feel to it. By the way, the interior of this truck is extremely quiet, so the moment I close the door, I don't hear anything from the outside. So definitely GMC did a great job with that. And the screen looks good. 11.3 inch screen, nice, responsive, wireless CarPlay, and Android Auto. There is a volume knob, no tune knob. I really wish there was a tune knob, but yeah, overall the screen looks good. And let me actually go ahead and show you the backup camera. Backup camera resolution is alright, but it is nice and wide, and you're not going to have any issues seeing from the camera or seeing out of this camera. And down here there is the climate controls, and there's an auto function. Heated seats are part of a package. Here are the modes: on, off, max, the fan speed, and then you have AC and sync. So it is a dual climate control. Here is the engine start stop. Coming down, there is a button to roll down the windows. To roll them back up, you have to do it from those buttons. So clicking this button, it will drop all the 4 windows down. Engine shut off, emergency light button, lane keeping assist, and you could add like an aftermarket light bar, so you could use this to turn it off or on. Down here there is a nice deep storage place. I really like the design. There's a type C and type A USBs, and here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission in this Canyon. I really like the GMC touch right there. It does have plus and minus to control your gears, and there is a low gear. Here is the drive modes and the 4-wheel drive modes. So there is normal, off-road, tow haul, and terrain. And then there is the 2 low and 4 high and auto. And when you click the 4 high, it's going to display it right there. Same thing for 2, and the same thing for the auto function. And here is the e-brake. I love the fact that this is finished in gloss black. I love the brushed aluminum or chrome. There's more chrome right here on the dash. This is actually very, very soft, so that's good. And again, guys, the fit and finish are very good. I really wish there was like a storage place right here on the side. 2 cup holders, nice and big. And for the armrest, it's soft, but not extremely soft. A little bit of hardness. There is a removable tray. Inside there is a very good amount of space, and there is a 12 volt. But yeah, definitely very good amount of storage places in this truck. Glove box is nice and big. Again, guys, this is soft. I love the trim. This right here is hard. This is hard. And I believe this one has heads-up display, if I'm not mistaken, because I did see something turn on when I turned on the truck. By the way, this hood looks amazing, very aggressive, and it has very nice lines. Rear view mirror, not really my favorite. It's very old. I really wish it was frameless. OnStar and SOS. Halogen lights. The light switch. And for the visor, it is very thin. There is a good size mirror with some lights. I'm not sure if those lights are LED. I think they are LED, but they are they're yellow, or they're like warm temperature. But yeah, overall I think the truck looks very good from the inside, and I believe they did a great job from the outside. Here is the back door panel. Back door panel has the same design as the front. The armrest is the only soft feel or soft touch back here. This is plastic, and door handle feels nice and solid, finished in chrome. This is plastic, a bottle holder, and here is the speaker. It does have a nice design to it. And for the back seats are not that big. There's a very good amount of headroom. Legroom is alright. This is my seating position, and I'm not a tall person, so definitely not that much space. I really wish there was a little bit more space in this truck. And there is an armrest back here with cup holders. The armrest is very, very soft, so that's a good thing. Cup holders are nice and big. There is a manual rear sliding window. Halogen lights. So let me hop inside It's a little bit hard to get inside because there is no handle right here and can't really grab on anything beside the front seat and the headrest. Back here there is 2 cup holders, so there's 2 cup holders in the front, 2 back here and 2 back here, so that's very, very good. Rear vents, USB type C, USB type A, and there's pockets behind the driver and passenger seats, but there is actually handles right here, but I really wish the handles were right here. It would make getting in and out a little bit easier since this truck is very high off the ground. That's how the front of this GMC Canyon looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2023 GMC Canyon elevation trim. If you guys are around, if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Luke here at GMC in Wallingford. And if you guys are interested in car detailing products like microfiber towels, car sprays, and all that, make sure to check out my website. I'm going to go ahead and link it in the bottom of this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.